Moving this stupid thing. Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, June 24th, 2016. Traders is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, please come join our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders got a lot to talk about today. 6 currency pairs, a little bit about Brexit, and the charts are pretty wild today. It's going to be a very interesting trading day on a Friday, as at the London Open we should have the results of Brexit. All right, traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series. Every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I will tell you that I do record this during the Asia session. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, traders, I'm in my 9th year and still living in Taiwan. Absolutely love Asia, love the people, love the food, and love trading Forex and options in the time zone. I get up early in the morning. I'm up till about 11 o'clock at night. I trade all 3 sessions, Asia, London, and New York. However, in New York, I only trade about 2 to 2.5 hours, and that is where I trade options. All right, traders, let's get the risks. Let's talk about a little bit how I trade before we get to the risk disclaimer. Traders, I'm a pullback trader, so what I want to happen is I want the move to happen. I use a Fibonacci tool. I look for an area where I can get in at resistance if it's a downtrend, or support if it's an uptrend. And I look to make my entry. I listen to fundamentals every day. I pay for a news feed. I need to know what's going on globally around the world. I need to know if there's a spontaneous microphone announcement. In other words, i.e. Angela Merkel gets in front of a microphone and it's unexpected, or Mario Draghi, or a Janet Yellen, or a president of a country that makes a statement. It does affect our trading. So what I do is I take my fundamentals, and I'm a technician. I love looking at candlestick charts, right? Price action, candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns tell a story. Gives you a good idea where price action possibly is going to go, right? So we're looking for price action, price value, price structure, price levels. I love the double zeros, the 5 0, the 2 zeros, and the 8 zeros. I'm always looking at those levels because price action always, for some reason, responds at those price levels. So I'm always looking to see left of the chart if there's anything I have to maybe can get in or stay away from. So I take these 2 things, I put them together, come up with a trade plan after my analysis. Once I have my trade plan, I'm set, right? Set the trade plan and let it go. It's either going to work or it's not going to work, right? And of course, we want to make sure that we try to have as little as a drawdown as possible. All right, that's enough about me. Let's get over to the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, the name of this game is capital preservation. Traders, you have to have capital in order to trade another day. We call it living to trade another day, and that's so, so important. So, traders, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's take a look at news and commentary. What do we got going on? Well, top of the news is still Brexit, and we'll get to that in just a second. Let's look at how the markets closed. The U.S. markets closed in the green quite nicely yesterday. The Dow 30 closed up 1.29%, and the markets were green right out of the gate and stayed that way throughout the New York trading day. The S&P 500 closed at 1.34%, and the NASDAQ closed at 1.59%. So green markets out of the U.S. session. Let's take a look at the Euro zone, and the DAX positive 1.85%, the FTSE 100 positive 1.23%, and the CAC 40 positive 1.96%, with the Eurostoxx 50 positive 1.86%. Again, everybody in the green. Let's take a look at what's going on in Asia. The Nikkei 225 currently trading at 0.33% in the green. The S&P ASX 200 also trading at the moment, and it is negative 0.33%. The China A50 closed yesterday at 0.53%. They got about 45 minutes before they open, and the Hang Seng also has 45 minutes before they open. However, they did close in the green at 0.35%. However, Kospi out of Seoul is currently trading at positive 0.08%. Traders, let's take a look at our economic calendar. Not a lot going on. The big news, of course, is Brexit. In the London session, we do have the Euro-German IFO Business Climate Index. They're expecting 107.5. Previous was 107.7. And traders, I have to be honest with you, we also have, in the U.S. session, we have core durable goods orders month on month for May. So we only have two high-impact news events today. We'll keep an eye on that. However, the focus of today, my friends, is absolutely going to be Brexit. So what's my take on today? What are we going to do? Well, it's really important that we understand that, Brexit is going to rule today. We're going to get an answer by London Open. And if we look at that, we still have another 6 hours to go before London Open. It is currently 1943 hours in Thailand, so that means it's 2043 hours on Wall Street. And we're looking at about 1 a.m. on Wall Street to get the final tally of the Brexit vote. However, it looks like the stays are in the lead. It's pretty wild, in Europe, they do not allow exit polling, which is kind of weird. Me being from America, we're like really big on exit polls. Like, some of our exit polls actually declare a winner or a loser. I mean, it's pretty wild how that works. And in Europe, it's totally illegal. News commentary, anything, cannot talk about exit polling at all. So any of these numbers that you're hearing are old numbers and probably just rumors and speculation. But the market is expecting a stay. I did watch one of those news channels, which I don't do, but I did watch CNBC last night, and it's pretty big that they're going to stay. It's going to be close, probably 53 to 48 or 47, and that's what they're looking for in a stay vote. So it's going to be pretty close, and they've had bad weather today. That's going to be an issue, people getting to the polls. All right, let's get to the charts, my friends. My opinion, by the way, today is trade a demo account. Don't trade live today. Today's not the day to trade live. This is going to be a wild day today. No matter what the result is, it's still going to be a wild day. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Euro dollar, this is all Brexit stuff. You can see these big red candles, bars, right? Look at these dojis and, prices all over the place. We'll wait for this to settle down, come back up to the 38.2 at 1.1372. We'll get out at 1.1275. That is support. And we're bearish in the euro dollar. We are bearish in the euro dollar. Now, once they confirm this vote, this pair can go anywhere. So just be careful of that. Let's take a look at the Great British Pound. Again, look at these. They're just, these are people talking, and the markets are just reacting absolutely crazy on how this is happening, because they're coming out with different stories all the time. I was at my computer at 5:30 this morning reading and listening, and it's just really, really unbelievable. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but the stay vote does look like it is in the lead. So we'll keep an eye on that. Nothing to do here. We're going to wait for a pullback to the 200 exponential moving average at 1.4672, and we'll get out at 1.4327. Nice, easy trade plan, but do it on a demo account. Traders, please trade a demo account today. Today is not the day to be on a live account unless you're in a trade and you're profitable, right? All right, let's take a look at the Aussie Dollar. Aussie Dollar surprisingly has moved, but not much. So we're just going to wait for this to come back up to the 50% in the daily pivot point at 0.7576. We'll get out at the 200 exponential moving average, which is support at 0.7496. Very easy trade plan today. Not a lot going on, and we'll see how it goes, right? But I was expecting more movement out of the Aussie, and we got some nice movement, but I was expecting some wild charts and we didn't get it. But we're back to our bearish mode, and that is what I like to see. That is in the trend, right? We're bearish on the Aussie dollar. Let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Not a lot of movement here either. Just popped up a little bit. Now it's heading back down. We might have missed our entry here. I don't know if this is going to pull back or not. It might with the result coming out, and if it does, we can get in at 1.5051. We'll get out at 1.4934. Nice trade. And but we do need this to come up a little bit, so we got some room before we hit that daily pivot point, and we can get break even. Again, we're going to do this on a demo account today, my friends. Demo account, okay? All right, let's take a look at the euro yen, and I forgot to take the old numbers off the chart. My apologies for that. I was so intrigued by these big candles. It's just wild, isn't it? Again, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I'm looking for an aggressive pullback to the 23.6, and we're going to enter at 120.54. We'll get out at 118.84, and that is the 618 and also the daily pivot point. And no traders, my fibs are not upside down. They are upside down, but we call it an inverted fib. Why? Because I want my 161.8 fib on the bottom of the chart. I'm selling this. I'm bearish, okay? And that's why it's an inverted fib. But my fibs are correct. I get comments all the time that I don't know how to place fibs on my charts. Well, after trading 10 years, I know how to place fibs on my charts. It's just understanding why and how I place fibs on the charts, right? So, yes, the fibs are correct, and we're just waiting for a level. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, no price action at all, very little price action. This might be the only trade of the day on a demo account. We'll get in at 0.7222 at the daily pivot point. Actually, we are at the spot right now. You could enter this trade and see if we can get down to 0.7156. And I think after this video, I just might hit that New Zealand to the downside and see if we can get a trade to the downside, see if it hits or not, just for fun. Yes, I will be trading a demo account today. I'm not trading live. No live trades today. Okay? All right, traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL, Excellence in Trading, I want to thank you for joining us. June 24th, 2016, on a Friday, as we wait for the referendum results out of the UK. Traders, have a great weekend. Please be safe. Please, traders, trade a demo account today. The markets could get really crazy at London Open when this data comes out, when the final vote comes out, and let's be careful. Traders, have a good weekend. Always remember to do some Forex homework. I will catch you in the next Asia session. Traders, like we say every day, trade smart and not hard. Take care, traders, and we'll catch you next time.